so we're going to be heading over to Toxicity for this first game, and but this could be really important.
This game here will be. Did you got the decider as I'm trying to read through all this? What was the decider?
It was 27, so Furious Heights.
Okay.
Prepare to fight.
He didn't know it was Zorak's like best map, apparently. Awesome.
Wow.
2.
So I think maybe let's go with Cole Smith off the start, because we may not be with him for very long at all. So he gets the red armor spawn. Again, really nice even spawns for these two. And he's gonna make an aggressive push off the start, and this is good because he knows Zorak Wars doesn't have the weapons to counter that movement. And now Cole Smith has all of the tools he needs to get back into position for this red armor, and he catches Zorak making the jump across to that railgun. Needs that rail, and actually, yeah, by going up and taking the health bubble first, he's in a bit of a tight spot for stack. Wow, sweet plasma damage though. That's absolutely incredible. Exactly what he really needed to hit. Like, if he's not going to hit anything else, but that rail's going to come through too, and we could be looking at a first frag here very soon. Both players railable. It's going to be Cole Smith who picks up the first frag, so maybe I'm selling him a little bit short here.
Yeah, like I was just kind of let it pan out here. He's really low at this point, and there's actually not many health bubbles he can safely go for. But his rail is insane, and he's made me rage on this map plenty of times.
Yeah, it's definitely how it is. Especially when they have a good rail here, it can just be impossible to do anything. Oh, that was such a good move. That was like exactly what he needed to do, and Zorak Wars somehow hits this ridiculous Twitch rail, but the plasma, that plasma, like he's just dealt so much damage with it already. 203. Crazy stuff, and he's got Zorak Wars trapped in a really bad way here. Zorak Wars deals, just about as much damage as he could from that situation, but again, you can see, yeah, this is a really fantastic Toxicity game.
Zorak's not going to be used to this player either. It's someone who I know he has not had a lot of experience on, or against rather. So he's not going to really know his playstyle. But at the same time, it's not a hard one to figure out. I'm going to do as much damage to you as possible, or I lose, and that's what he does.
Yep.
Is he? Okay, Zorak was kind of just chilling there for a second. I'm actually going to go onto his POV. As he takes a direct, you know what? Let's just stay on the Cole Smith because he's hitting amazing shots.
This is just like a frag movie here.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can see he's just played this map so much. He's got all these like little angles, so tight. Oh, he's caught Zorak out in the perfect way here, like just setting up that trap on the RA. It's a really good move. He actually can't get the frag quite quickly enough, and he's taken a lot of damage in the process. Wow, and Zorak just hitting all of his rails here. Wow, and I don't know how that was a frag. That was absolutely ridiculous, but at the same time, Zorak is so low.
The rocket
narrowly dodges that rocket.
And unfortunately, I know he had the mega time, but I think he's kind of nervous right now.
Yeah, and I mean, actually forgetting a time, that's not something I've seen Zorak Wars do, really.
Uncharacteristic.
Very much so. So you can see, yeah, this like railgun heavy style is actually throwing his game off a bit. This is going to be a fairly close fight, but like in terms of damage output, but it's just Cole Smith still with the stack. Zorak Wars, he was obviously going to die there, and he couldn't even deal any damage. So I think, yeah, Zorak Wars, if he is going to die, he needs to really make sure he's leaving a dent in Cole Smith when he does, because otherwise, I mean, if the score is fairly close for the moment, like for a Toxicity game, 7 frags, Zorak Wars can pull that back pretty quickly. But he needs to be careful that it doesn't keep, like, I mean, the frags don't keep coming, I guess, at the same rate, that he doesn't let it get too much more of a lead. And this is exactly what he needs to do. Like, Cole Smith tried to push him for a frag, and Zorak Wars dealt max damage and just, kind of through luck, I guess, managed to get away without dying.
I don't know if it's
Even if
necessarily
he-
luck, but
Well, yeah, I guess it's more that he could have died there. But even if he had died, dealing that damage was, fairly significant.
yeah.
I
I mean,
and the fact
he's
that
a
he also got away with his... Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, even though Zorak Lore has probably the worst rockets of any quote-unquote pro player in North America, which is extremely true, he can still do good combat. Like he knows where to be and how to move in most situations. I think that the damage trading has kind of just come a little too late, as you said, because Cole's able to keep positioning himself with his back to where it needs to be. Except right here, if he doesn't spawn red, okay, this is Zorak's chance. So 9 frags, half a minute, or half a match,
Half
half a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no, it is gonna, wow. Okay, Zorak has just, burned off all of that stack he just got given for basically nothing.
Impressive.
Cole
And
Smith is
now that-
rupt, you guys. Cole Smith is rupt.
Very unfortunate to miss that rail there. But at the same time, Zorak he has lost a lot of his stack. If he can pick up some health bubbles, he'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he's okay because these 225s are up and the 50 wasn't up for him, but it will be in a minute if he needs it.
Yeah, so that actually probably means he can do a little bit of a push. Yeah, now if he goes and takes 50, he'll be fine.
Needs to be careful. You're gonna give away Mega.
He is kind of in between his items, and so is Cole Smith now.
I think he went for the right one if he denies all the armor right now. Jeez.
Wow, just that close quarters rocket damage is amazing. Like the fact that he didn't die himself, Cole Smith, that's fairly mind-boggling. And yeah, great prediction there.
A lot of you seem to be coming in again now, so I think that we're getting Twitch coming back in waves working.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, welcome.
Impressive.
And wow, this is actually starting to look. It's never over on Toxicity. You can pull back, 20 frags on this map, but
Not in 3 minutes though. 10
I-
frags?
I-
I've done 10 frags myself personally in 3 minutes against a player who was a little worse than me. It's not an easy thing to do even at that point.
yeah, no, I've seen about 15 in 3 or 4 minutes, but this is still doable.
I'm saying, fun fact that they've seen Rupt beat Zorak on this map before, so
So yeah. But how long ago was it?
no, it was recent.
Oh wow, so yeah, maybe it was actually a good pick.
I thought it was a stupid pick until I remembered how many times I've actually raged against him on here.
Impressive.
It's Zorak now though who makes a bit of a push in. You can see, how much damage he took to get that frag, and basically, even if Zorak takes control, if he's going to take that much damage every frag, he's going to struggle to pull back even an 8 frag margin like this. That was a fairly clean
This
frag
is
though,
good.
so yeah, and right before that red, there's nothing up on the map for Cole Smith to stack up on, so this is when Zorak needs to get his, I guess it's still kind of like a spawn frag. It's just
Yeah.
not a really fresh spawn.
He needs to not get this back yellow, and then the one he was looking at is fine, but then just get this Mega.
Yeah, he
and
needs to-
I'd go cut him off at red.
Yeah,
I don't like the
Cole
angle
Smith
he
is
took,
gonna... Well, yeah, and you can see Cole Smith was able to hit these defensive rockets.
Such good
Oh,
movement, just cutting him off
wow.
at every turn. Like the out of control player is cutting off the in control player. It doesn't even make sense
Yeah,
to say, but
No, it's incredible movement, incredibly well practiced, well ironed.
there we go.
He is going to go down, but even then, look how much time it's taken the Zorak to pull back 2 frags. It's what, almost a minute?
If we keep seeing
Oh.
that, all right,
Wow.
he's got Mega to fall back on.
Yeah, so that's all right.
He needs to hit
Um,
everything here.
And yeah, it's,
my god,
big
perfect
trap.
weapon.
And yeah, Cole Smith is just being so tricky here, so sneaky and
1
clever.
minute. Impressive.
And oh wow, with 4 frags to go, I don't actually know if he can pull it back in a minute. This is incredible defensive play. You don't see defensive Toxicities played like this very often. He gives away that frag. He really needs to not give away frags like that.
This is everyone's gonna be rooting, I think, for Zorak, or at least expecting him to win. And this is perfect. Nice. We'll catch him out. He can rush him here.
Yeah, definitely.
Why the rail, Zora? What are you doing?
I've
'Cause
seen
he-
him do this before. Just these really like
Yeah.
weird weapon switches.
I think he got lucky
Under
there
pressure.
to come out on top there. Good rail.
Oh, and yeah, this is far from over. Even with 15 seconds to go. 24
Actually,
HP, one.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
he can do it if he gets a good spawn. And he hears where he is. He's just gonna rush him. Oh no, this is actually a really good spawn for Cole Smith, and he's gonna be able to get away. Oh my god, that position.
No way.
One frag in it.
Even if he had showed up 2 seconds earlier, Cole Smith sitting there means